Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about my body, heart, spirit method for grounded spiritual awakening, soul purpose embodiment, and joyful self-expression for all light workers, people on a spiritual path, meditators, seekers, coaches, wannabe leaders, visionaries. You know who I mean. You're probably the person I'm talking to right now. So if you are, put your hand up. My name's Jody Dean. I help you with spiritual awakening, with soul purpose activation, and with authentically expressing your innermost self unapologetically, without compromise, and without fearing what other people think. Okay, welcome. So here I am, right, I'm just here being myself right now. I am living my soul purpose in this current moment. This soul purpose is active in this way, sharing on screen, on camera, with you, in a beautiful place, living my best life, living my dream, enjoying beautiful, right now, the coast, the sea, the beach here in Crete. And I love adventure, I love travel, I love the magic of exotic destinations, I love culture, I love traditions, food, I love Greece. And this is all part of it for me, the life I'm living. I'm doing this, I'm expressing myself, I'm helping others, I'm doing my coaching and my healing and my mentoring and my guiding and my teaching whilst I'm here, and meeting new amazing aligned souls. I've just been dancing, doing a 5 rhythms right by the sea. It's just magic, and I feel so blessed. I've just been hanging out afterwards with some of the other people who came to the workshop, and it's so blessed. It's been in the sea, sunbathing. I feel so blessed. I'm about to go to a writing workshop. I feel so blessed. And you can too. And it's all a choice ultimately. And this is what I've realized and found out. We have a choice in every living new moment. You have a choice. And I really encourage you to challenge your assumptions. Because what will happen is we'll come up with reasons why not, excuses. We'll procrastinate. We'll be like, oh no, you see, the facts are that the economy is so and so and everything else. And I promise you, this is a hologram and everything is perceptual. So you get to play in your life however you want to play. You get to create however you want to create. When you realize this, when you ultimately realize you have a choice. So with the body, heart, spirit method, what we do is I get you grounded in your body. The body is the mirror of the soul. Truth is in the body, and it is our vehicle. Some people are in complete denial about being in the body, right? And you see that when you see them. Posture's all out of it, There's so much going on where they're just like in pain, in confusion, numbing themselves, etc. And having grown up with that around me, and also taking on some of those behaviors myself, I lived it. And it's also this awareness I have now has come from climbing out of that. But the climbing out was really going in in a funny kind of way. So it's really getting in touch with my body, recognizing I have a body, and the body is ultimately the earth element. So I also work with the 5 elements within this system, and the body is our connection with the earth element, and it is physicality. The body, truth is in the body never lies. So we can check in, we can use the body as our barometer for the truth. So that's one thing I do with the people I work with, is we really use the body as the barometer for truth. And when we work with the body, the next thing we move into is the heart. So the heart is this bridge between spirit and matter, between heaven and earth. It is the gateway to the universe. And if we have heartbreak, which most of us do, we need to address it, because that is basically closing our heart down. And if we close our heart down, we can't love ourselves and we can't love anyone else. And we have to start with self-love before we can really open to others and love others, truly love others, unconditionally love others. So connecting with the heart, opening the heart, honoring the heart, creating space in the heart is the next step of this body, heart, spirit method. And that's also opening to how we relate to the world, to how we relate to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, to how we relate to our partner, to our family, our parents, our children, our friends, our community, our society around us, strangers. And that all comes here. It comes down to what's going on here and how much kindness and compassion we can possibly hold in every new moment. And that creates a lot of space, infinite spaciousness, in fact. And then we have the next level, which completes everything, which is spirit. So spirit is really opening to this infinite knowing, to this infinite potential, to the deepest core knowing within us, the quintessence of who we really are. It's opening up to be a vessel, to be a channel, to be guided, to having connection with all things. Ultimately moving from disconnection to connection, from finite to infinite, from separation to unity, from many to one, all as one, one as all. This is the full spiritualization of matter. This is the upgrade, this is the ascension. This is the full spiritual awakening. When we realize that the other is self and the self is other. That there's no actually, really, in its core, no separation. However, we get to show up as we are, who we are. And we're different. Everyone is different. All different variables. Variety is the spice of life. Everyone else is taken. So who are you? What's what we're interested in? Your rawness, your vulnerability, your self-expression of who you really are, and allowing that. No judgments. Freedom. It's absolute freedom. We let go of self-censorship, self-doubt, self-policing, self-criticism. That's a big one. I've made a few videos about that. Probably make some more. Opening out into spirit consciousness. And so we align spirit, heart, body. And yes, of course, there is the mind. We allow our mind to be directed by the body, by the heart, by spirit. So it becomes this wonderful servant rather than our master. Right? This is deprogramming. This is realignment. This is purification of the mind. So that's ultimately what we do in the body, heart, spirit method. We get into our bodies, embodied. We get into the heart, sacred heart, love. And we get inspired with spirit. And I promise you, this works. This will change your life. It will shift your reality. It is already shifting scores of people's realities who I've worked with and who I'm working with. So, take this as inspiration. If you're interested, you're curious, check out some of my other videos. If you're serious about shift and change, book a call with me. The link is in the description. Check out my book. It's about my experience creating a comedy show, which was a lot about this inspiration through the heart, into body, into form, and having the inspiration right through to the finished thing, doing the thing, and then the kind of collecting my thoughts and reflections afterwards. There's commitment to going through it, no procrastination. Doing the thing, commitment, action, results. Wow, new level of consciousness. So, I also have a podcast, check it out, 28 episodes in. I'm also looking for inspiring collaborators to have interviews with, to share with. If you're a creator, I'm interested. If you have an audience, I'm interested. You know, I would like to impact your audience. So I'm open to possibilities and collaborations and co-creations. The energy of co-creation. 2024 is definitely that for me. I don't know what it is for you, maybe also finding that. It's probably a big quantum shift year, whoever you are, because that's what's happening on the planet. I don't know if you've noticed. This ascension is raising its amplitude of frequency, and things are absolutely moving. So we've been through eclipse season already, and that was absolutely off the charts. Hold on, I held on tight. Maybe I should let go. And yeah, so I wanted to share a bit about this. You know, if you're a coach, if you're a healer, if you're a leader, entrepreneur, you know, that's soul-oriented, heart-led, or someone on the spiritual path, the body, heart, spirit method can work for you, and I'm excited to be sharing this. I also work a lot with this self-expression, which is fire, by the way, the element of fire, spirit being the element of air and also ether, is the voice with fire, and it's like this, right? Radiation, radiating your light, radiating your love, and sharing your message, right? And it's courageousness as well. So with everything I do, it's active courageousness, and that's the skill, that's the attitude, the approach that we want to really make habitual, is this active courageousness. Because fear and critical kind of self-criticism and all of that inner judge will stifle all productivity, all creativity. It will, you know, crush all those dreams, all that vision, and we need to let that go. And we do that through courageousness, through awareness, through meditation, through self-inquiry, and through freeing ourselves, right, from the resistance and allowing our light to shine, our love to flow, embodied on the earth, in our hearts, connected with spirit. So join me if you feel aligned, if you feel inspired, if you feel resonant. Join us. And if you have anything to share, if this feels good for you, or you want to put something in comments, please comment. And like, if you haven't already liked this and you like it and you enjoy it, and share it, of course. Maybe it might change someone's day, it might shift their perception watching this. And yes, and follow, like, subscribe, you know, click notification bell, all that good stuff. So I'm being Jody Dean. Thank you so much. Almost my website is jodydeane.co. See you in the next video. Love yourself. You are infinite consciousness. You are infinite love. Bye.